Whoa, what's up? Today's video is on Stephen A. Smith. If you new here, what the fuck we do here is read something, watch something, listen to something, and we block talk, break that shit down. Today we gonna be breaking down old fake ass Stephen A. Smith being the mouthpiece for the fucking NFL as in regards to Antonio Brown. Don't think that I'm some big time fan of Antonio Brown or Stephen A. Smith, cause really I'm not. It's the principle of the whole fucking thing. His principalities in this bitch. Press play on this lane.
The answer is hell no. A matter of fact, if I'm the National Football League, you know what I do to Antonio Brown? Go ahead and leave. Go ahead and retire. All that noise you made to get out of Pittsburgh, to collect $30 million, now you're going to...
Let's stop right there. Look at him. If he the NFL, he gonna tell him, go ahead and leave. All that ruckus you made to get out of Pittsburgh. What, Pittsburgh? Where they was fucking letting Ben Roethlisberger go on the fucking radio show every week and disrespect his teammates, throwing them under the fucking bus, and y'all never reported on it? That fucking Pittsburgh? For real? Get the fuck out of here. Where the owner said that Ben Roethlisberger have 52 children under him? Man, get the fuck out of here. So already he sounded like a mouthpiece to me. Let's keep going.
You don't need football. It doesn't need...
Fuck it, nigga.
Bye. See you when I see you. Goodbye. This is some
football need him.
Stuff. It really, really rakes my nerves. First of all, just to get the facts out of the way, I took the liberty of going online, Will Kane, and also calling both the Players Association and the league office. First of all,
let's stop right there, y'all. Did y'all hear that shit? He took the liberty to lay up there and call up the league office, and he called up the NFLPA. Did he call up Antonio Brown and ask why he won't wear that fucking helmet and why maybe it's safer for him or anything? Did you ask if he had his doctors look at that helmet and figured out that helmet was specifically, safe for his head? Goddamn it, customized for him? Did you call him up? But you called the NFLPA and all of them motherfuckers though, huh? Let's listen to that shit again.
First of all, I took the liberty of going online, Will Kane, and also call both the Players Association and the league office. First of all, do you understand that there's about 30 different options that Antonio Brown has available? It's almost like 20 to 25,
that he could
30,
choose right
that
now,
he
the
could
new
choose,
mandated one.
that he could choose. There's an advancement. We've, of course, National Football League.
Let's stop. Y'all heard that? He slipped. He just not let y'all know he was a fucking mouthpiece. Did you hear him? Did y'all catch it? If not, I'll replay that motherfucker. I don't want to just spill it out, goddammit. He just exposed himself.
Is evolved. Do you understand that there's about 30 different options that Antonio Brown has available? It's almost like 20 to 25,
that he could
30,
choose right
that
now,
he
the
could
new
choose,
mandated one.
that he could choose. There's an advancement. We've
evolved.
The National Football League has evolved. Technology.
Then he tried to say the National Football League evolved. You did? Technology evolved. No, we evolved because you are a part of them. The NFL paid you to come on here. Why else would you just hop on this fucking subject so angry? You just seem pissed off from jump. Let me tell y'all this. First of all, hell no. You saw how he hopped in and we about to replay it from that fucking point. You see how he got? Why is he so fucking angry? Did y'all see this same energy with Jim Irsay drunk driving ass and all the coke he snorting in Indianapolis as an owner? No. Did you see that shit with Robert Kraft when he up in there pimping hoes and all of that, sodomizing people at the fucking hotel and shit and getting caught up? No, I ain't hear that energy. Him saying, look how they acting. They acting up and being dirty, and that's unprofessionalism. Did y'all hear that bullshit? Nah, I ain't hear that shit either, but let's keep going. I ain't gonna even start it over yet, goddammit. Let's just pick it apart lightweight, you dig? You're witnessing a fucking rebel network.
The helmet that he was wearing in college, the helmet that he's been wearing over the last few years, it's no longer mandated by the NFL. It's no longer acceptable.
Nigga, fuck the NFL.
Options. Not only have they given him several options, spanning more than 20, potentially 30, do you know they've had this notice to the NFL players inside NFL locker rooms for the last 5 years? I confirmed that this morning. For 5 years, they said...
Now look, y'all, understand one thing. Antonio Brown might have went about what he did the wrong motherfucking way, but he have every right to, because at the end of the motherfucking night is his head, is his fucking helmet, is his concussion. And we know we gonna get to how dirty y'all is with concussions in a minute. You low attention span motherfuckers, y'all should leave now, goddammit, cause we going in today. But look at him, goddammit, just throwing a man under the motherfucking bus. He had 5 years. Didn't you just say he had turmoil with his team? You dig? He didn't even play last year, so maybe he forgot about it. When he got to training camp, he was like, they told him turn in the helmet. He probably was like, oh, my helmet. Oh shit, they said that shit about 5 years ago. Come on, bruh. Everyday shit happens, goddammit. So don't act like every day they was sending home a goddamn letter, goddammit. Hey, don't forget, we taking the helmets. We taking them helmets. See, he the mouthpiece, y'all. He paid to be tap dancing. That's why you always hear him say what? If you watch First Take, if you've been watching, you know what he always proclaimed himself to be. I'm a proud capitalist. Every fucking day. We know you is, and they gave you the money. They gave you the capital, goddammit, to be the mouthpiece. You witnessing the fucking Rebel Network. Press play.
It's coming. Here's what we're going to do.
Oh, it's coming.
Capitulate.
Your day of reckoning.
That's what you're going to do. What does Antonio Brown do? You pick now. You're the new team. You're the supposed leader. You made $30 million. They gave it to you. They gave out first. They gave up picks to acquire you. Not a first rounder, but they gave up picks to acquire you. And this is the kind of nonsense.
Pause it right here. They gave up money. They gave up picks. They didn't give up a motherfucking thing. They gave what that player was worth, goddammit, and he probably worth more, you dirty motherfuckers. What you mean? They gave up this. They gave up that. They ain't give shit. They paid the fucking cost to get a boss, goddammit. What the fuck is you talking about? They gave you this. They gave you that. Your master and them gave you all this shit. And this the thing master and them get? This the thanks master and them get? Y'all hear how that boy talk? Just like when he say we evolved. You know, talking about we evolved. You with them now. We evolved. The NFL has evolved. If the master sick, we sick, boss. Fucking master hungry, we hungry, and all of that bullshit. Y'all know the fucking deal here. Let's keep going, because we got a lot of shit to do. Once again, small attention span. Get the fuck now. You're witnessing some rebel shit.
That you find yourself in. I'm going to say something to people there, and I want everybody to
listen, y'all. Understand them.
What Antonio Brown is doing is so egregious in this sense. It's so selfish. It's so petty. It's so childish. And here is the reason why, more than anything else. By doing this, you put the players in yet another precarious position. If I'm an owner, let's stop right there. Let's just stop right there. Y'all heard what the fuck that boy just said? You putting the players in a position, you did. You know what he trying to say? The owner's gonna start thinking a certain type of way about people. And remember, y'all, Stephen A. Smith keeps saying, if I'm a owner. That's why I'm directly getting at him. In the beginning, he started this off, if I'm a owner. And just now, y'all heard him say it, and I'm gonna skim a little bit so you catch the whole, if I'm a owner. Let's hear him finish that off, if he a owner. What the fuck he'll do and shit. Your talent. The number one thing I need from you
Hold on, skim that bitch back.
By doing this, you put in yet another precarious position. If I'm an owner, other than your talent, the number one thing I need from you is to know you're trustworthy.
Be a good
that you
nigga.
Ain't gonna act like an idiot.
That
you're
gonna
not
be a
gonna
good
sit
boy.
up there and veer away from this professionalism.
Oh.
You're not going to violate your commitment. You're not going to do any of those things. And when you act up like this, they're sitting back saying, see why we have a problem?
Wow, that's the fucking bombshell. See why we got a problem giving these niggas some money? Cause you know the fucking owners don't say players. You know they don't say brothers like he said. Talking about see why we don't give brothers no money? So what y'all think the owners were saying? See why we don't give them niggas no money? But that justifies shit. Do you know what the fuck these owners do? Let's talk about them low level players who going through training camp right now. They going from team to team, state to state, city to city. They fucking family traveling along with them, you dig, unstable, and they be just cutting people from any second, you dig, just cutting motherfuckers left and right. You might get traded tomorrow and not even know it. Then y'all just hear about the same thing in the NBA where that little dumbass coon Chris Paul was laying up there mad because he didn't know he was going to Oklahoma City. But look how quick he was. He was like, if he a owner, He won't know that you're a good old boy, that you gonna toe the line, that you gonna stand up for the motherfucking flag, talking about that you not gonna act like an idiot, saying that the shit that the dude doing was selfish and petty because he wanna wear a helmet that he wanna fucking wear. First of all, we don't trust the NFL. You know how long they hit concussions, but we gonna get to it. Let's not even dive into it. But him, what he says is not being an idiot and selfish because and first of all, you already said you didn't even call that man to see if he had that fucking specific helmet looked at by his doctor. Maybe he had it examined, but he acting like an idiot and he jumping away from professionalism and shit like that if you a owner. Dude, fake as hell, bruh. Fake as a motherfucker. Then he said, when you act up like this. Not towing the line, wearing what we want you to wear, goddammit. Y'all the people who couldn't even be trusted with the fucking information that these men was getting concussions, goddammit. You swept it under a rug, but they supposed to just take y'all word for it. Oh, these helmets good, take my word for it. Get the fuck out of here, man. You lost your goddamn mind if you think that that's what the fuck we gonna do today. But to top that shit off, what did he say? The owner's gonna be like on some Rick James shit. We should have never gave you niggas money. They should have never gave you niggas money. You heard what he said? He speak for them, goddammit. We already done broke that down that he is the mouthpiece for the NFL, but he just not told you what the NFL told him. See, Stephen A. Smith, when we give him the money, that's why we're skeptical of giving them the money, because things like this happen and, you know, now the guy's out of order. And he was like, yup, see, now when I go out there, I'm going to tell him, you know. Then he hops on First Take. See, that's why the people don't want to get y'all niggas no money, because y'all don't want to listen. Y'all don't want to be good, you know. You better wear that motherfucking helmet that Melsa said, nigga. You better wear that helmet. You had 20. Nigga, Master gave you 20 helmets. You had a choice between all of them helmets, nigga, and you ain't gonna wear none of them, goddammit. You ain't gonna wear none of Master helmets, goddammit. You better sit your ass down, see what type of nigga he is. Let's play the rest of the little bullshit. I think he had a little more. If not, we jumping right on into everything I'm jumping into, cause fuck the other dude sitting next to him. Let's see.
This is the kind of stuff, because ultimately you're going to have these problems. It's not always justified, of course.
Look, it ain't justified.
Well, bottom line is, and stuff, because ultimately you're going to have these problems. It's not always justified, of course. Yeah. And we know what the owners do well. The bottom line is, Antonio Brown looks like a damn fool with this whole scenario. You will not win. You will not get what you want. The NFL will not capitulate. They shouldn't. You knew 5
How do
years
he know
in advance
that?
this was coming down the pike. The NFL owes you nothing. The players, I've spoken to several players who are very embarrassed by his position in all of this. He should be ashamed of his damn self the way he's acting. No doubt. No.
Let's stop it right there as we finish off with Stephen A. Smith part with that bullshit. See? This why we have a problem giving niggas money. He's saying not all of them, but ultimately, like, you know, at some point the niggas gonna start tripping. What kind of shit is that? He like, ultimately, you gonna do it, and it ain't always justified. It's never fucking justified, and it ain't your goddamn business how people move with their goddamn money. Because with money comes motherfucking respect and power. And with that money, he probably got a fucking doctor who examined the goddamn helmet, who said that shit ain't safe and you should keep wearing this one. Did you call him and ask him? Fuck no, you didn't. So you can't dispute what the fuck I'm saying, goddammit. See? You see how this dude operate, you dig? Talking about, and we know what the owners do, Will. What the fuck you mean? We don't know what the owners do because your bitch made ass ain't tell us what the owners do. Like high concussions. That's what the owners do, Will. But he didn't say that, huh? Did he say that bullshit? Then gonna say some fucking, the bottom line is, the dude look like a damn fool. You will not win. Don't that sound like a nigga who was fed something? You will not win. Like he said that shit confident. You will not win this motherfucker. They will not capitulate. You understand what I'm saying? Look how he was. And they shouldn't. And he said, and they shouldn't. Like he just feeling good about that shit. Let's replay it a little bit so y'all can feel the full effect of his fake ass, you dig? You witnessing a Rebel Network.
No doubt. With this whole scenario, you will not win. You will not get what you want. The NFL will not capitulate. They shouldn't. You knew 5 years in advance this was coming down the pike. The NFL owes you nothing. The players, I've spoken to several players who are very embarrassed by his position and all.
He spoke to several coons that was embarrassed, dog. Dog, this dude fake as a motherfucker. Now let's examine The fucking people he's sticking his nose out for, you dig? The NFL old fucking concussion hiding ass, you dig? Let's take these motherfuckers to Dr. Bennett Omalu, goddammit. Yup, my bad for fucking up your name, bro. But anyway, Dr. Bennett Omalu is the one who put out all that shit, found out about the CTE and this, that, and the third. You understand what I'm saying? Because coincidentally, the man ain't know shit about football. You know, he was like, he wound up with Mike Webster. Mike Webster on his goddamn desk to examine or whatever. Where that nigga? Mike Webster. Look, he ended up with Mike Webster, the motherfucking Pittsburgh Steelers, on his motherfucking front desk to examine. And he was like, he looked at the brain, he said, man, this shit don't look right. So he went further into that motherfucker. This dude died at like 50 years old, y'all. His son was talking for him. They said his teeth was fucking falling out. Skin on his forehead, that shit was just exposed. You see, look at his head. They said the skin was just exposed. He had cracks and shit all in his feet. And I'm gonna show y'all his feet in a minute. This shit is terrible, bruh. The way the NFL hid this shit, bruh. The dude needed to be tased to go to sleep. He needed to be tased to go to sleep, bruh. He actually asked one of his fucking friends to do that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Bruh, the shit foul. The dude said he used to just be cold and even a jacket don't fucking, cure it. And he had dementia, like on top of that. Look at all the shit I named, and then on top of that, the fucking man had dementia. He filed with the NFL over 100 fucking pages, y'all. And y'all know what they did? They quickly denied the dude. Quickly. Over 100 fucking pages, and y'all fucking denied the man still? Damn, like they said they quickly was, and then they hired an investigator, You know how they do when you like trying to get some money. They hired an investigator to see if he be coming out his house like on Murray and shit, lifting weights and all type of shit, and they found nothing except for the man being sick. But on top of that, they hired their own motherfucker doctor, and the doctor said what? That this dude is fucked up. And then that's when the NFL said, man, let's just start paying him his monthly payments. But within the motherfucking documents, they exposed themselves. They said that football causes brain damage, and that shit was not headline news, because if you ain't get it from BTN, most likely it was motherfucking propaganda from CNN, MSNBC, FOX, ABC, NBC. You know the alphabet motherfucking gang. You know how they get down. They hid the shit from the public, you did. Then a man died in 2002. These motherfuckers from the NFL laid up there and got Elliot Pillman ugly ass on the case. Where he at? Think I got a picture of him, do I? Oh, Elliot Pillman and some bullshit. Look, this homie legs, bro. Look at Webster legs. For those of you who probably looking a little devaluing what the fuck be happening to these dudes after football, bro. Look at his fucking legs, bro. Look at his legs. That shit that don't even look like legs. I'm wondering if he could stand up. That dude ended up, you know how he died? In a fucking trailer, bro. Broke. No fucking money, bro. His wife divorced him. All of the houses, all of the cars, all of that shit was gone, bruh. Everybody deserted that man in his fucking time of need, goddammit. So fuck that. The video for niggas like him, because that shit foul. But think about this. This is still about Stephen A. Smith. He defending these people. These the people who he should, Antonio Brown need to be tap dancing for. Oh, you better. It's a privilege. It ain't no fucking privilege. It's a privilege for you motherfuckers to have these spectacular ass fucking players. Because all of them left, if all of them left your little silly ass league, you wouldn't have no league acting like it's a privilege or something. That shit really went to y'all head. It ain't no privilege for them to play. It's a privilege for you stanky motherfuckers to have them. You understand what I'm saying? But look what they did. They hired Elliot Pillman, stupid ass. Let me see if I got a picture of him. I don't. Oh, did I? I thought I got his little lame ass, man. Let me see. No, they ain't his stupid ass. They ain't him. Fuck him. Anyway, Elliot Pillman, they went and got a yes man from the Jets, Elliot Pillman, and he laid up there and was just agreeing with everything the NFL said, talking about that shit ain't causing nothing, this, that, and the third. So what they then did was saying when they overblowed all their little messages and shit, they said, oh, we was only talking about college players. Let me clear that up for you. The NFL done all their studies with Elliot Pillman. And what they came back with was, oh, NFL, that shit don't cause no damn CTE, no concussions and shit like that. And what happened was when people found that shit to be untrue by facts, by all type of doctors, including Dr. Omalu, who led the fucking charge, put his face back on the screen. Well, Omalu. This black man who led the fucking charge from Nigeria, when he fucking came back with all of his results and all of that shit was true that the man was saying, the NFL said, oh, we meant college players. They meant college players. But guess what? That ain't where it stopped. The dirty motherfuckers never tested one college player. They never tested no college players. So how the fuck was you saying your information come from younger players when you didn't test any younger players? Dirty motherfuckers. They knew what they was doing, and then what they did, y'all, they went to Neurologist magazine. Because like I told y'all, these people control the media. The top staff, Neurologist magazine, oh, credibility out the fucking window. They went to them and paid them to put in some old fake ass story clearing the NFL, talking about, man, we good, this, that, and the third. And look what they did. Said that the black man, see, to let y'all know how racist they is about shit, they said that Omalu was practicing voodoo. I know you low attention span having motherfuckers already gone, but Omalu, they said the fucking man was practicing voodoo. Ain't that a bitch voodoo? You dig? Then that takes us to who? Take us to fucking Terry Long right quick. You hear me? Cause it's a shame. There he is. Terry Long, they fucking had him. You know how this man died? By drinking antifreeze. You see, it's like all of these dudes need an adrenaline rush and shit after leaving that shit, bruh. He drunk antifreeze, bruh. What kind of shit is that? And look, Omalu said he ended up meeting up with fucking one of the NFL doctors, and he was like, do you know the implications of what the fuck you doing? Like, and Omalu was like, damn, you keep on asking me, do I know the implications? And he said, yeah, I know the implications. This man, you know, all of these players is getting hurt. And he was like, I don't think you know the implications. And he said, so I talked to him some more, and he said, well, damn, what is the implications? And he said, if this shit gets out, people gonna stop watching football. And if people stop watching football, bam, you know what that mean? That sound like a threat to me. We from the streets. Then he said, I don't think you know about these implications. Nigga kept telling him that. Well, what you mean? Well, when you connect the dots, if people start watching football, then that doctor stop getting paid. Not only that, but everybody stop getting paid. And you know who gonna die? God damn it, that's what he was trying to tell him, but I don't think he got that. But then, look what the NFL slick ass do. Stephen A. Smith partners, who he defending, hiding all their concussion shit. Look what they went from Tagliabue as commissioner to motherfucking, what that fool named Goodell, to him. And what he did, he put a dude named Dr. Casson on the motherfucking team to investigate shit. He known, they said, for being Dr. No or whatever. This ain't him. Where's ugly? There he is right there. Dr. Casson, you heard me right there? He the motherfucker they said went out of his way to say no, ain't no way that the NFL is doing this. They know what the fuck they was doing. And guess what? After that, Goodell dirty ass had a fucking conference, y'all. Had a whole long ass conference, and guess who didn't get to go to the conference? Guess who they didn't let make it to the motherfucking conference? Dr. Omalu. Dr. Omalu, goddammit. He couldn't make it. The main dude who figured out what the fuck they was doing. And y'all know why. I don't gotta tell you, goddammit. You know why they ain't let him make it. You know why they ain't let him make it, because he black. He doing voodoo and shit. What kind of shit is that? God damn it. At what they say at the meeting, they ain't have any doctor who went against what the fuck the NFL said you did. They was treating them bad. They said you could hear groans and shit. People going and shaking their head and grunting and everything on the people, bruh. The doctor said they felt bad as fuck. They thought one of the doctors from Pittsburgh, he was like, damn, we thought we was doing some good shit, you know, telling people stuff. We was naive because the way they treated us was like shit. In 2007, Goodell said everything under control. Ira was still out there denying OTE every fucking where he went. Chris Nowinski, a football player, and then he went to wrestling for 5 years. I mean, he went to wrestling. Dude said he had a fucking 5-year headache, y'all. Where his picture at? Dude said he had a fucking 5-year headache fucking around with the NFL and the WWE because y'all know they both the same. They both motherfucking sports entertainment. This him right there. So he made it his mission. See, they like these spaces. He made it his mission to do it. And look who the NFL did invite. A woman who studied the shit. You know why they invited her. She had she felt the same way about the NFL as Omalu, yet they brought her there. They didn't say that she was doing voodoo or no shit like that, though. For those of you who don't know where the fuck you at, this BTN, the Rebel Network. This is not for everybody. This ain't about sports. This is way beyond sports for me. God damn it. Tap dancing ass Stephen A. Smith is up there helping these people, being a motherfucking mouthpiece for him. And all of y'all know who he is by now, goddamn it. Fuck, we ain't gotta be bullshitting about this. This is some bullshit, bruh. And then what happened? Them motherfuckers went on trial and was still lying about the bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? This lady went up there and testified, and she said they was sexist as fuck toward her. You know, talking about, oh, the girl is talking. And she said they kept interrupting and everything. And she said they blame drugs, genetics, sexism, and all type of shit like that. See, trying to say, oh, they from the hood. It's in all the drugs they was doing, you know, and the genetics of them, you know, they daddies was drinking alcohol, liquor, this, that, and the third. That's what the NFL was doing. For all of you NFL players who probably stumbled up on some rebel shit, got from under the master and them wing and shit. This what they think of you, goddamn it, stupid ass boys, bruh. Nigga said when they got to motherfucking the goddamn, they had to testify at the Superior Court or whatever dumbass court. Goodell dumbass finally had broke down too, saying, oh yeah, this shit is fucking up, and went to changing protocols and shit. You understand what I'm saying, bro? It's a shame, man. And let's not forget Junior Seau though, right? What happened to fucking Junior Seau? Remember when Junior Seau fucking shot himself in the chest, goddammit? And what they did, they told his old fake ass son, cause first the son was gonna use Dr. Omalu. Let me go back to my man's picture. Rather have his picture up any goddamn way. They fucking they did the dude was Junior Seau, my bad, y'all. Junior Seau goddamn son was about to use Dr. Omalu, right? And then what happened? The NFL laid up there and called up Junior Seau's son and dirtied that man's name, saying he doing voodoo and all kind of fucked up shit. And the old fake ass son went for it and believed him. But then the NFL got the brain, and they dumbass sent the brain to another specialist, you did, and they came up with the same conclusion. Said the dude had CTE like a motherfucker, goddammit. See how they operate? Dirtied the fucking dude name to the son and everything. And they said through other NFL players. So them coons be up there helping them, you dig? Helping them fucking deceive people. But that's who you helping up for? Stephen A. Smith? Oh, speak, my bad, y'all. Press the wrong word on that bit. Stephen A. Smith, stupid ass. Now, fuck that. Low tension span having motherfuckers. Y'all can leave now. We gonna replay the whole thing. That way, now that we have a better understanding of the motherfucking situation, we can look at him and examine every last thing this dirty motherfucker just said. Let's do that, y'all.
The answer is hell no. A matter of fact, if I'm the National Football League, you know what I do to Antonio Brown? Go ahead and leave. Go ahead and retire. All that noise you made to get out of Pittsburgh to collect $30 million, now you're going to forfeit it. You don't need football. It doesn't need you. Don't need football. Bye. See you when I see you. Goodbye. This is some nonsensical stuff. It really, really rakes my nerves. First of all, just to get the facts out of the way.
Nonsense to protect yourself.
Of going online, Will Kane.
And not calling AB.
Also call the Players Association and the league office.
Not
First
AB.
of all, do you understand that there's about 30 options that Antonio Brown has?
Massa gave him 30 choices,
like
y'all.
25,
that he could
30,
choose right now, the new mandated one.
That he could choose.
Massa gave
There's
him
an
all that.
advancement.
We evolved. Me and Master evolved.
Technology
We evolved.
has evolved. It's elevated. The helmet that he was wearing.
We elevated, me and
the helmet that
Master.
he's been wearing over the last few years. It's no longer mandated by the NFL. It's no longer acceptable. They gave you several options.
It's no longer
Not only have they
mandated.
given him several options.
Not only did
Spanning
Master
more
do
than
that.
20, potentially 30. Do you know they've had this notice to the NFL
Do you
players
know
inside
Master?
NFL locker rooms?
Look, do you know Massa and them gave him 5 years?
They said, it's coming. Here's what we're going to do. capitulate because that's what you're going to do. What does Antonio Brown do? You pick now. You the new
He
team.
picked now.
You're the supposed leader. You made $30 million. They gave it to you. They gave out first.
They didn't give him shit. He earned it.
But they gave up picks
They
to
gave
acquire
what it
him.
was
And
worth.
this is the kind of nonsense that you find.
The
just
kind of
I'ma say
nonsense.
something to people out there.
Protecting
I want
itself.
everybody to understand this. Antonio Brown is doing is so egregious in this sense. It's so selfish. It's so petty.
Selfish
It's so childish.
to
And here
protect
is the
yourself
reason
and wear
why
the
more than
helmet that
anything
you
else,
approve.
by
Fuck what the
doing this,
NFL
they put the
approves.
players in yet
Look.
another precarious position. If I'm an owner,
If he the
other
owner,
than your talent,
he's saying he should have never gave you niggas money.
From you is to know
Be a good nigga.
that you ain't gonna
Be a
act
good
like an
boy.
idiot,
Yes, sir.
That you're not gonna sit up there
Yes, sir.
and veer away
That what he want.
from
Yes, sir,
what
you,
is
sir.
professionalism.
Yes, sir, you,
You're
sir.
not gonna violate your commitment.
Yes, boss, I
You're
would
not
not.
going to do any of those
Yes,
things.
boss, I would
And
not
when
do
you
anything.
Act up like this. They're sitting back saying,
Acting
"This is
up,
why
huh?
we have a
See?
problem giving these brothers."
See why we got a problem
See,
giving
this is
these
the kind of
niggas some
stuff
money?
Because ultimately, you're going to have these problems. It's not always justified, of course.
It's
And
never
we know what
just-
the owners do well.
We know what the
Bottom
owners
line
do.
is, and you know stuff, because ultimately, you're going to have these problems. It's not always justified, of course. And we know what the owners do well. Bottom line is...
No, we don't, 'cause you don't say what the
Antonio Brown
owners
looks
do,
like a
little
damn
bitch.
fool with this whole scenario.
No,
will
you
not
look
win.
like a fool.
You will not
Look
get
at
what
him. You will not
want.
win.
You will not capitulate. They shouldn't. You knew 5 years in advance this was coming down the pike. The NFL owes you nothing. The players, I've spoken to several players who are very embarrassed by
Several
his position in
coons,
all
huh?
of this. He should be ashamed of his damn self the way he's acting. No doubt.
You should be ashamed of your motherfucking self, though. The shit you just spewed out of your mouth on national television about that fucking black man. You essentially just set your bitch ass up there and said they should have never gave you niggas money. You fucking Rick James now. They should have never gave you niggas money. What kind of shit is that? And they ain't give him a motherfucking thing. He earned that shit through matter of fact, they playing restitution from the NCAA and fucking Lil Kid football, high school and all of that. The concussions from way back, goddammit. Cause if they the NFL, then they set the standard for college and everybody else. Remember? Y'all had set the tackling initiative, huh? And that shit went down through college and little leagues and shit like that, right? Right? Motherfucker, but that's who you defending. Get your stupid ass out of here speaking up for these people, boy. Once again, y'all holler at me.